Hey there everyone, and welcome back or welcome to the corner. My name is Haven, and today we're celebrating the completion of 300 subscribers. I know I did 2-3 Q&As already, but guess what? We're doing another one. I had you guys send me questions on a community tab that I put out, and I'm going to answer them in this video. Before we jump into it, however, here's a couple of warnings as you watch the video. The speed paint in the background contains flashing lights or flashing colors, fast-moving images, and potential mistakes I may accidentally make throughout the video. I'd also like to apologize if I stutter at all. I'm not sure why it happens, but it does. If you haven't noticed the last couple of videos, I have stuttered quite a bit. But with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get on with the questions. Our very first set of questions comes from Pumpkin herself. Ultimate cozy day, wrapping up in a blanket with hot chocolate, coffee, or tea, with a good book or movie. Candy or baked goods? I'm going with baked goods. Candy is nice every once in a while, but it won't ever beat baked goods. Favorite hobby other than drawing? I enjoy reading, writing, sometimes singing, and occasionally editing when I'm excited to work on other videos. Favorite book or book series besides Wings of Fire and Warrior Cats? I'm a big fan by the Great Horn Spoon by Sid Fleishman. I can't read that. And as far as book series, I enjoyed the Boxcar Children growing up. Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? Lord of the Rings. I'm not too interested in either franchise, but I'm not a big fan of anything Harry Potter related, so. Tea or coffee? Both. Outside or inside? I'm a southerner, so our only seasons are basically summer, with January sometimes into March being out our only months closest to winter. So I'm mostly an indoor person. You know, I figured at some point we were going to get into weird questions. I just didn't think it would be this far into the video. And this is a lot from an exile. So, kind of, figured, but at the same time, it's just like, wow. Water is lava. How does that make you feel? I could not be more shocked, I guess. Favorite dinosaur? I've always been fascinated by the Triceratops as a kid. I couldn't tell you why. It was just a favorite dinosaur of mine. What is your spice tolerance level? Not very high. I can't even handle pepper sometimes, if that helps. It's really bad. Favorite board game? Is it controversial to say I like Monopoly, but like the Littlest Pet Shop version? Because that was my favorite growing up. Favorite cheese? Smoked Gouda. Why do you think humans have a need to know everyone else's favorite things? It's a tactic to get to know the person. Friends, couples, and sometimes people on the internet. I can't explain the reason why, but I'm just going to assume that it's just programmed into our brains to do so. That's why you see so many Q&A videos all over the internet, I guess. Got a few questions from Juniper Bloom here. Favorite pastry? Do cinnamon rolls count? Because cinnamon rolls are absolutely amazing. Favorite Marvel movie? I like the entire Thor trilogy, but my all-time favorite is Thor Ragnarok. It was absolutely hilarious. Favorite Wings of Fire and Warrior Cats character? Turtle and Squirrelflight. Or, I guess, Squirrel Star now. Spoilers, I guess. Good for her either way. Least favorite Wings of Fire character and book? You can't say Whirlpool. Now, where's the fun in that? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to say Queen Coral. She was just not an amazing Mother War character overall. She felt very power hungry almost. It could just be because Blister, whatever her name was manipulating her, but As for my least favorite WAF book, I don't think I enjoyed Escape in Peril as much as I thought I would. So sorry to you out there, Aptrix. It just did not click with me for some reason. I missed a question going back and looking at the script now. I also got the question from Juniper Bloom. How tall are you? I am 5'5" or 5'6". I don't remember exactly, but in Aptrix terms, I am actually microscopic. Now we got 3 questions from Donuts833. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I think it's alright. I haven't had it myself, but I don't judge you if you like it. Personally, it might bring more flavor to the pizza. Best pasta shape, elbow or angel hair? I don't like the jagged or twisty edges of the other pasta noodles. It's not something I enjoy, and I don't know if that just has something to do with the texture or just the look. I have no clue. Favorite bird? I like mockingbirds. They're very silly. Here's a very fun question from Aptrix. If I paid you $1 million, would you participate in the largest community-run Redout tournament with me against the best players in the world? All things considered, I'd probably make us both lose that one. I'm absolutely horrible on racing games, especially on PC. You know what? Looking at this question and the fact that it was Clearsight who asked it, I have a feeling I'm going to turn some heads because this was the exact same thing I said when I said I didn't watch Marvel until I watched Marvel. Do you happen to watch Gilmore Girls? If so, what's your opinion on Luke x Laureli? I've never watched Gilmore Girls. I wasn't allowed to probably watch it as a kid, so I have no idea about it or the characters and the ship. And I'd probably have no interest in it if I tried watching it now, especially since it's on Netflix, which is, something I don't have anymore. I got a few more questions from a new viewer. Thank you, Sister Stuff, for sending this in. Favorite season? Fall. Even though where I live, it's basically summer, always with our winter, being what I said previously. Favorite Bible verses or verse? Psalm 139:14, John 14:27, 2 Timothy 1:7, and 1 Peter 5:7. If you have time, you can go look those up, but those are like my favorite. Pets? I have 2 cats, Riley and Oliver. I might have pictures on screen if they end up working like they're supposed to. I love them so much. And they're like, is it the term fur babies? I honestly can't remember. They're like gremlin children, and I love them to death. I now have 2 silly questions from Squeaky Duck. Arson or cheese? Cheese. Is that even a question? I think Nadia can agree with me on this one. Bonk? Let me go find my inflatable squeaky hammer and I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I find it. Okay. You'll know. I got a question from Canis that I didn't think I would actually get, which is kind of interesting. Are you Etherean? No, I don't really understand it, but I'm not gonna judge you if you are one. I don't know. I just see it all over my feed, so it's interesting to say the least. I got a very good one from Canada Links here. What are some of your favorite YouTubers? I'm listing my top 10 because I have so many of them. Stampy Longhead, which I used to watch him a lot. Now it's just more like a casual viewer thing. Bellasaurus, Garrett the Carrot, Ice Cream Sandwich, Amelia B, Luixie, Beetlebug, Blixemy, Little Sprout Stories, and most of you guys. You all have your own unique content, and I love watching it all when I remember and have the chance to. Guess who's back, guys? Ander, yay! With more Victorian speak. And I'm already stuttering. Expect stuttering. How much of said narrative is built beforehand before pen touches parchment? There's a lot of brainstorming that goes into this, more often than not scattered and unorganized thoughts, which bothers me a lot more than it should, but it's just how it goes, I guess. How dost thou perform world building through the tale? I try to. I give bits and pieces so as to not overwhelm the reader. Because everyone, no one wants to be overwhelmed with that much information. What is thy opinion on the terms anti-hero and anti-villain? I guess depending on the person, to me it sounds like what it is. The definitions are something I have trouble understanding, so I can't give a full in-depth perspective of the opinion that I have on it. So, there's your answers. Our next question is from GamerT80. When you do the when you where do when the where you what? I have a feeling this is a reference to that one meme we keep sending in Feather Server. For context, this one. Oh, here's a really good question from Smudge. If there was one thing about the world you could change, what would it be? That's a hard one, but maybe the fact that everyone could be respectful to each other without there being constant fighting between people over things, such as, for example, opinions, especially with a lot of the stuff that goes on today and everyone having their own opinions about stuff. Yeah, that's about the best way I can summarize that. Got quite the interesting question from Dragons Are Da Bomb. Have you ever watched FPE? If so, who is your favorite character and your opinion on all the AUs based off of it? I had to look up what FPE meant, and it stands for Fundamental Paper Education. My word, words aren't wording today. I've never watched it, but there have been a few shorts that I've seen while mindlessly scrolling when I'm bored. The character that I've seen that I really, really like in terms of character design is Bubble. She looks so cute and reminds me so much of those cute little shows I used to watch as a kid, and even to now. Our last two questions are from Mapleshade. Opinion on Bill Cipher? I'm going to turn a lot of heads when I say this, but I've never watched Gravity Falls whatsoever. But I know people really, really like this Triangle Man, and the fact he's making a comeback is really funny to me. So my opinion is, he looks silly, but I wouldn't trust him all that much. And he looks like a Cool Ranch Dorito. You cannot tell me otherwise. I mean, look at him. Look at this man. He's so shiny. Like, you cannot tell me he doesn't look like Cool Ranch Doritos. What universe are you in? This question is funny because Ander has kind of asked the same thing in the past. It's meant to be confidential, but I can give away some information. I'm in what's called the in-between, which means I can jump between universes when I need to work on stuff and lore. Basically, it's like a planning space, so when I'm ready to jump universes, I can. And yeah, that about wraps things up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and it means a lot to me. And thank you for over 300 subscribers. It means so much in so many different ways, and I can't wait to see where the future takes us. And to those who are in the SpeedPaint, hope you like your gift. Stay safe out there, everybody, and take care.
Understand that we're fine, you and I. Hands are tied. I don't mind, I'll make you be okay. But recently, everyone says they're seeing less of me. I could do better if I had energy, be like I used to be. And frequently, I picture myself walking straight into the sea, laughing as the waves come rolling to my knees. What a place to be. Side by side, you keep me safe from their static getting through. Please be fine. It's too late now to go leave you behind. But recently, everyone says they're seeing less of me. I could do better if I had energy, be like I used to be. And frequently, I picture myself walking straight into the sea, laughing as the waves come rolling to my knees. What a place to be. Recently, everyone says they are seeing less of me. I could do better if I had energy, be like I used to be. And frequently, I picture myself walking straight into the sea, laughing as the waves come rolling to my knees. What a place to be.
Old ultimately I don't understand a thing. I try to do the best I can. I know you try to do the same. We're just so bound to make mistakes. You could call it a disposition. I apologize for all your tears. I wish I could be different, but I'm still growing up into the one you can call your love. I don't know if I'll ever be enough. I'm throwing in my chips, I guess I tend to push my luck. And ultimately I believe we'll be okay. It's so cliche to say these things, but repetition is a key. I think I'm better when I'm with you, but I worry when you're gone. I think I need to learn to love myself. I must learn to be strong. So for now we'll say goodbye. Although it pains me in my heart, your words, they come to me in memories. They sing to me like songs. It won't be long until I'm here. Soon I'll make my arrival under shady trees, a quiet street, the roads that I have traveled. Ultimately it's a beautiful thing, like flowers blooming in a lonely field. The petals drift through crossing winds that find their way to river streams that scent the water beautifully. It takes me back to you, it takes me back to you.
Oh, I wake up with a headache. I think I might have slept late last night. Put my face in to my pillow, saying sorry, I will make notes, I will fix my sleep schedule tonight. Oh, I might, I'll try, but now I just need to wipe the sleep out of my eyes. I know I won't make it out of my bed if I keep biding my time. I just need some coffee in the morning, no sugar or tea, 'cause I can feel my eyelids falling, they're trying to sleep. But if I take a sip of caffeine, then surely I'll be awake until the evening, until we go back to sleep.
Now I'm waiting, water's boiling, half asleep I'm swaying left and right. But suddenly the rich aromas drift up to my face, and now I'm thinking, am I gonna stay awake
Today I just need some coffee in the morning, no sugar or tea, 'cause I can feel my eyelids falling, they're trying to sleep. But if I take a sip of caffeine, then surely I'll be awake until the evening, until we go back to sleep. That's sounding safe for us now. No need to hide or say goodbyes, leave them out. We'll run away, it'll be okay. can chase waterfalls and talk till all my hair dries. Just lie on the sand, each hand in hand in paradise. 'Cause we don't go long till we say so long. We can live in this lovely dream. It'll be my reality. I know a place that has no trace of us now. It's just a thought, so don't tell me it's wrong. My dear old friend, don't leave so soon. There's still so much I wanna share with you and see too. Is this really the end? Now the only thing that's left of us is in my head. I'm sorry if I cry a lot and can't seem to let go. But since you've been gone, it's hard to say if I'll ever know. I'm scared I won't remember you, but time will only tell. Block out all the noise, and all is well. My dear old friend, don't hurt your eyes. Seeing you in all this pain hurts more than my demise. Just wait, you'll see soon that it's better once you let me go and see it through. While reading, hang on to every word. All the days are forgetting. They told me I was alone, but leafing through pages does nothing for aged fingers that work to the bone. Through the archway where the book spines fold, they will show you the way. trust those that make it home. I met a ghost that tended a garden. They showed me their most prized marrow, tendons and teeth amongst pale meadow sweet. Seeds of doubt are beginning to grow through the archway. Footprints cremated to smoke. They will show you the way.
I don't know who I am anymore. Ever since the